Okay, now how did King White forensic now comes in? That is what you don't know, and that is what you should have asked for.
Are you not listening to
That
me?
one came in. Let me explain to you if you don't know.
Expander, I said it loud and clear. I said the same police that gave me the extract of King White's text messages. Are you getting the point? So, and why can't they extract the 15 people will be clamoring for in the house?
The police has to answer that. That has nothing to do with me.
And at the same, listen, at the same time,
actually, let me answer that.
That has nothing to do with me or to do with your.
The answer to that is all of a sudden. Please, with due respect, Mr. Expander, let me just answer. I'm actually going to answer that with a question. Like this now? Then, then what do you think? Why do you think all of a sudden Mr. Yomi went to do something and before he came, the case returned back to Panti? That's the answer to your question. See,
no,
Mr.
Rich, second. No.
There is a lot of things that we do not understand, and there are some people.
Firefox, I've listened to when you talk.
Speak and explain. Mama,
your mode of operating is completely different. I'm sorry. All I'm asking you, right? Yomi is having one-to-one with the police, Lagos State Police Department. I don't care whether it's a Panti or anywhere. Are you getting the point? And the police is now calling, right? Yomi called that police, and the police is now confirming to us on TikTok. Are you getting the point? That the text messages, those text messages were extracted by him.
No, that was wrong.
That's what it means. 1 minute. Expander, come on, think.
No, you are pushing
Expander, use your common sense.
You are pushing the wrong narrative.
Expander, who was
Yomi did not ask the police about the text.
I don't care. Yomi called the police.
Is he a police or his friend?
No, did Yomi call the police? Yes or no?
Expander, who was he speaking?
Did Yomi call the police? Yes or no?
Who was he speaking?
What did he call the police?
Is it the police or his friend?
What did he call the police?
I'm asking you a question. Did he call the police? Listen, did he call the police or not?
Listen.
Did Yomi call the police or not?
Now you have asked.
Answer that question.
Come on.
Yomi did not call the police because
who was that person?
Get that right. Get that right. He did not call the police because of the text.
Anyway, let me just mute.
He did not call the police because of the text. That was
Expander. Who was your police yesterday?
Listen, he called the police to ask him that whom did you say tells you someone told you blah 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 blah.
That alone is wrong. Because it's on the wrong.
And he's now rubbing that thing on our face. Because he has a lot of friends who are police. He's now rubbing those things on our face. Because I asked him that
Yomi is now the spokesman.
Let's talk one after the other. Okay, Pra, you are talking. Pra, carry on.
This is what I'm saying. I think Yomi has a lot of friends in the police. And then he can always move to any one of them and say, please, I need this favor, I need this favor. And I think that is not something we need in this just for Mohbad. Because all this friendship with this police, calling a policeman from the phone, has not given us justice. And you are still saying that they are playing hanky-panky with you, with the police. I think he has a personal interest in taking that case of maybe Panti to Zone 2. Now he has more friends in Zone 2. I'm saying not from
look at that.
Just by for a very long time.
Point of correction.
Don't correct me. Don't correct me. I'm telling you my fact. From listening to Yomi over time, you realize that he has more of vested interest in Zone 2. I'm speaking facts. Real facts.
That's not fact.
Now, if you now, if you now look at it now, he has more influence to ask for favors from the police. Now, I will make example of what he did. You carrying your phone, calling a police officer that so to test of me it is too much of police. Now, you shouldn't rub that on people's faces because this thing can boomerang on his face if he doesn't know. For you to have said a court maybe gave an injunction or something to do phone forensics, and now you have done that phone forensics, you brought it to the public. Is that not a contempt to the court?
Then you
Yomi bá fẹ́ fa kíní yìí, á tóra wọn kédégédé. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe kẹ́.
Leave that to
Why did you want him to bring it?
It is not that information is not for the public.
You finished, yeah?
The information is not for the public. If you don't know.
You see,
let's expand the answer now.
Let's
hear what you have to say. Let's hear
what we fail to understand is this.
Expand the talk.
Yeah, when you started, you said you think, and you are what you said you think, and you are saying that is a fact, contradicting yourself. Thinking and you saying it's a fact. You are contradicting yourself. Now, you people, you are not patient enough to listen to explanation, and you begin to judge on your own thinking. What I was trying to explain the other time, that what brought about King's White phone forensic or whatever, is simple. This is a case in court, okay? And what happened? This guy said, you planned to come and attack me where I was doing my, what is it called, press conference. And did you plan to attack or not? He was approached, and they found some evidence of planning an attack in his phone. Then that is a case. Going forward, and they found loads of other stuff. Okay, so if you think Yomi has people in Zone 2, that was wrong. That was completely wrong, fallacy. Because Yomi never knew about Zone 2 initially. He was.
Who was that person Yomi was calling? A police officer or a friend?
What?
That person that was giving Yomi information about who was the name he saw, Supreme Harris, so. Now, was that a police officer or a friend to him?
Go and ask him. I don't know that. You don't need to ask him. You see, you ask for evidence. You ask for evidence. Someone brought you an eyewitness, and yet you are castigating that. What more do you want? Tell me, what do you want?
Let me tell you what we want, Expander. We need someone who will come to the equity with a clean hand. No, listen. Expander, listen. This is what we want. We want someone who will come to the equity with a clean
you
clean
can
hand.
Do something.
We want someone who will say this without
me
seeing reason for winching.
You can do it. Go and do something. Bring something on the table.
Hey, no.
Sorry,
you don't need to tell me to go and do anything.
One second, let me tell you.
What I'm doing, I'm a critic.
Hold on.
It is enough. It is enough. And you guys are listening for my job. A critic. And I will criticize your family now.
You guys should
I'll drop my
I just want to say something.
I will drop now. I just want to say something to Pa. Pa, just give me 1 minute, right? Pa, let me tell you something. There's a, you know, when I just heard Yomi read all those things now in Lattice platform just now, right? What that guy was reading, everything he was reading, it was very clear and obvious that he was reading screenshots. Phone forensic is not screenshots. Somebody must have taken what's his name's phone, screenshots those things and sent it to him. So that's you should just need that thing. He was reading screenshots.
So now the question is, please hold on. Can you guys mute for a second? Hold on, mute for a second. Mute. Expand that. So the question we're asking is, how did Yomi get that? Because somebody was asking in the comment section yesterday on Olore's platform to say, is that a forensic report? How did he get that information? So can you answer that? Can you answer that? Can anybody answer that? We can move forward. Can just give us an answer. That's all.
He said it was a forensic done on King White. He said it was a forensic done on King White.
Hold on, sir, Mr. Expander.
Okay.
It is left to you if you want to answer that, because I have the proof. I do not know if you have the proof. But if you want to answer that, answer it. If you don't want to answer it, don't answer it. Just go ahead.
Even the answer is not far-fetched. Okay. He said it was a forensic done on King White. Okay. Let King White come out to say it was not.
Expander.
And that explains all of this.
Expander.
Yeah?
Technically, let me tell you guys.
Go on.
Okay. That is a screenshot. It's not a phone forensic.
What is a phone forensic?
Phone forensic will have a digital printout. It's not going to be a screenshot.
So it's going to bring the digital printout to you?
No, I'm saying
you cannot screenshot a digital. Is that what you're saying? We can.
No, are you not getting the point?
Have you seen it?
I'm saying.
Do you know what we are even talking about? Have you
talking
seen
about
it?
extraction.
Expander, hold on. Richie, hold on. Expander, you've not answered the question. Do you want to answer the question? Yes, just go ahead. Talk.
I am not to answer the question. He has told you what it is. So where did he get it? Go and ask him.
Repeat it on the platform. What did he say?
Simple as that.
What did he say? Repeat it on the platform.
That is just it. If Mr. Yomi decides to bring it out, don't worry, he will bring that at his own time. But I have the proof, and I know where he's coming from and what he's saying.
Okay.
So if people say it's a lie, let them call it a lie.
Okay, now,
so, Mr. Spanda, you can go ahead, sir.
Second question. Mr. Spanda is saying that, I don't know whether you're trying to answer, but you're not answering. Are you saying you need to just be straight? Are you saying that Mr. Yomi got this, it's a phone forensic report? If you're saying yes, was he authorized to bring it to social media to talk about it? Second question.
You know, he was not authorized. Hold on.
Let's his team speak. Was he authorized to bring this information to social media? Yes or no? That's the second question.
That is not a question to me anyway. If it is authorized, you see, you people, if nothing comes on the table, you'll be asking for evidence. You'll be asking what have you done. He has come with what he has done. You are asking, is he authorized? What question is that?
No, because listen.
I don't understand.
Okay, let me break down my question. Let me go further.
Authorized or not?
Let me break
my business with that.
Okay, hold on. Don't get emotional. Let's not get emotional. Let me break it further. The reason why I asked the first question and I said, okay, is that a forensic report? You couldn't give a straight answer. Now, if it's not a forensic report, the second question is, okay, what is it? If it's an investigation, it is still legally not allowed to discuss an ongoing investigation on social media. And that's number one. Number two, if it's a forensic that has been done, then okay, you would have gotten, all the legal, they finished their report, and that's why he has the right to come and talk about it on social media. And that's it. Because why? People can start making assertions, people can start saying, calling people names, and even the person in question, King White can pick that up and say, okay, I want to file a case against you because that's an invasion of my privacy. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. That is why when a case is ongoing, even wherever, if you ask the police, they'll tell you they can't discuss an ongoing investigation. So if he if he says, okay, yes, this was given to my police officer and I was authorized, then that's fine. So everybody can just put it to rest. Nobody will not have to talk about it anymore. Nobody is trying to let's just get it clear. When people are asking questions, that don't make them to be that, okay, they are anti anybody. You have critics everywhere. People have a right to ask questions. It is Yomi's duty and place to answer because he's the one bringing this stuff to the social media and trying to help the public. Okay, you answer questions where you can. Okay, where you can't, leave it. Where people have, their critics, they have a right to say so. If you want to take it on board, fair enough. If you don't want to, that's still okay. All right? It's not a jamboree where we have to, get so emotional like we're on each other's throats and stuff. There's no need for that. You've answered today that it's his prerogative. Fair enough. I've asked my questions. You can't give an answer for it, and that's okay. Now, the persons involved, what they decide to do with whatever is going on legally is up to them.
That is it.
Up to them, and that's it. So let's move on.
That is it. You've spoken well. It's up to them. If they want to take it up, let them take it up, and that will say it all. So that is it.
Okay, so Mr. Richie, I think you had some. You can't say the truth.
Yes, now because she doesn't want this platform.
Yeah, because she don't want us to make jest of you, but you are still going to go there. We are going there.
Because she doesn't want this platform to mock her. You are not able. Yomi is not you that you are very, very bold. There is that is very outspoken.
I'm sorry,
you are not even telling what's his name.
You're not telling Sanjojo ma binu. Sanjojo ma binu.
Sanjojo, don't worry, just leave it. Just leave it. Can you imagine? No.
Yomi gets
You're right.
Yomi, silly. You are a stupid boy, Yomi.
Yomi was very successful in manipulating those talakawas. Believing that Aries is the cause of everything, not knowing that he's just using her to cover up his own failures.
How do you allow hatred towards somebody you don't know? Now imagine if he if somebody she knows offended her, what level need this go?
Yeah.
When you can go through this towards a young lady or a last born, orí tán bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kínní ó ní ta ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ hustler ni ẹ̀ ṣòtìrí ọjọ́ tó bá tún ti ṣe kínní record ẹ̀ wà ńlẹ̀ record IT you know the funniest thing, there is no one she comes for that everyone will go against her. Every single person will go against her. Later, this budget. Yeah, she is complicit. And the truth is, Aries, all of you might think you are abroad and the hands of the law is not catching up with you. The criminalities you all have committed in this case, it will catch up with you. You are aiding and abetting bribery of a police officer. But we will get the names of those police. Ibataba bombard commissioner of police with emails. Come to Metropolitan Police. When we started sending them email concerning Bukky Jesse, did they not visit her? But when we keep sending them email almost every day about this illegal arrest of people, you all will know
Mayor, why do you think those police quickly packaged the file and sent them back to zone 2 Panty?
They don't want to Alana.
Thank you. Because see, if all this nonsense, why are you doing that now? For real, why are you doing that?
But Aries, let's do challenge now.
If all this
Aries,
nonsense,
come to Nigeria. Let me to come to Nigeria, Aries.
Wait,
challenge back to Nigeria.
If all this nonsense that Yomi is doing with the police, if he was even doing it without coming online to brag about it, and you know, the police won't be that worried because they know the person then they do am with now correct guy. But this one is a nuisance. You are the same person that went online and acted like the police spokesperson, shouting, Wumi, Cynthia Adebanjo, I can tell you
for free. I can tell you for free.
For free. You have before warrant, petition. And you had to go to the AIG's office. Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo, did the police send you that to go and do that online?
He's the PRO now. You
did not stop at that. You went to borders. You then started screaming, there's a warrant of arrest. This. Every day you are going online on your TikTok. Wumi has warrant of arrest. Who sent you that? Now you've come online to be reading chats between people's private conversation. As in this, why do you think those ones? They say this one is a bad market.
Yomi is I've told you people. Yomi doesn't respect the law.
He's so crazy.
He doesn't. He's a lawless person. He's a self-absorbed person, and he's a lunatic. Yomi is a lunatic.
And again,
he's a thief.
Yeah, daughter of grace.
Let me quickly drop something. Aries. Supreme Iron condemn.
Iron condemn.
On this platform. Look at it. You thought you were bragging yesterday. But ló fi sọ fún gbogbo àgbáyé pé you gave your me money láti lọ fún ọlọ́pàá láti lè fi get information on King White and all of that. Mọ̀ wípé mákàn lóye ń kọ̀yàn. Ìwọ ti gbàgbé pé oṣù sábọ̀ because ìwọ náà ti gbàgbé pé o ní conversation pẹ̀lú King White tó wà lórí fóònù King White. Ẹnu ara ẹ sórí túbọ̀ máa ṣe blé kákàkiri àdúgbò sórí ọwọ́ ara ẹ báyìí ló ti fi wá kòtò ara ẹ tó máa fi kó sínú ẹ. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ máa wá da yẹ̀pẹ̀ lé kòtò tí wọ́n wà sílẹ̀ fún ara ẹ. Tó o bá jẹrà sẹ́wọ̀n fọwọ́ rẹ́ mi ní mú Aries. Tó o bá jẹrà sí ẹ̀wọ̀n fọwọ́ rẹ́ a ti ń sọ fún ẹ pé tó bá ti if you are plotting the downfall of an innocent person, you are ultimately plotting your own downfall. Fún ara ẹ ló fi wá kòtò tó máa para ẹ sí fún ara ẹ báyìí. Ẹnu ara ẹ chọ́chọ́chọ́ condemn iron. Ẹnu ara ẹ chọ́chọ́chọ́ tó ń sọ kiri òun ló fi para ẹ. Ìwọ rò kó fẹ́ wá castigate Yomi lánàá.
The thing is, with these lateries, if we look at that, like if we actually have to investigate that, we'll find out that maybe one of our children or maybe our sibling or so has been convicted of murder before. Because the way she keeps screaming, oh, it's Wunmi that bite Mohbad. Look at Bukky yesterday. It's not looking like projection. The way Bukky used to scream, Wunmi stabbed Mohbad. Now we found out that our son is a convicted knife-wielding criminal. So it's what is doing these people in their lives. That's what they are projecting on Wunmi. 100% one of late Aries family members is a convicted murderer. It's just that we don't have that time to be investigating or looking for information about her. Because even IT guy, I had to say that with your level of education, even if maybe you don't have any education, but you can speak good English and all that, but you're coming online, how can you be shouting every single day, is Wunmi that pied Mohbad without any evidence? What does that say about you? She has a murderer in her family. Maybe it's her child, maybe it's her sibling, maybe she definitely has a convicted murderer.
It's possible. In this case, we have seen the worst of the worst.
Yes, now.
How can you be so disgraceful that the likes of Kid Boss, the likes of MLH are now correcting you? The likes of Papa Shit is correcting you. How can one human being be so shameless? As in, you have no sense of direction, you have no shame. You've thrown away all your sense of reasoning through the window. Just because of hatred towards a human being you have never met.
Ìyá padà jẹ́ lẹ́nu àwọn olóyìnbó tó máa fòyìnbó bá yí ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́n kókè torí bí Mèyọ́ ṣe máa kà bí ẹni tó ń ka níùsì èèpo ayé ẹ̀ padà bàjẹ́ lẹ́nu tí Bẹ̀nẹ̀ bá gbélẹ̀ kí Mèyọ́ gbé kí Lilbert gbé.
It's just unbelievable. How can you be this silly? You are just a silly, foolish, worthless human being. Shotiri inu pit ama dressing no latin ama wa re.
Mo pé so like Mèyọ́. Kódà wọ́n ṣe like mi díẹ̀ ju Mèyọ́ lọ.
This night she's coming for Mèyọ́ again.
I don't like Mèyọ́.
You know she's here. She's listening to everything. If possible, she'll record Mèyọ́.
How can you say Aries like Mèyọ́ that likes you than Mèyọ́?
Anyway, daughter of Grace.
Daughter of Grace,
Mèyọ́ is her number one.
Daughter of Grace, I'm not lying, no.
Ṣé Mèyọ́ 25 yẹn. Ara wọn ni ó tún ti débì.
Èyí máa tún wọlé lọ bá nulẹ̀ ẹ̀.
Ó tẹ̀ ti block kí kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa rìn káàkiri.
Mèyọ́ máa lọ balẹ̀ everywhere ní anywhere tí Aries bá wà Mèyọ́ máa wà comment section. So kò tó fi like Mèyọ́ nìyẹn.
Mo sọ fún mo pé gbogbo orúkọ ẹ̀ Innocent Odion.
It's just sad. Her life is finished because how can you waste 2 years of your life with bitterness and hatred
over someone that you don't know?
It's sad. It's really sad. I feel sorry for her actually, to be honest.
Imagine if her husband offend her, what will she do? She will poison the man now.
With what I was saying yesterday before I got distracted. When what's her name, Mommy Abby's touch and Statemi, you know, they were talking about when she got upset with her and because she's her daughter. So I now remembered when this stupid late Aries, when she petitioned Wunmi that because she called Josie to abuse him. So I'm saying that, so you this foolish Aries, when your own child abuses you or upsets you, is it petition that you do? Is that what you do? You go straight to the police and petition them.
To come and arrest them.
Yes, now it doesn't make any sense. That, I got upset. I was rude to my mom. I called her. And so you think my own mother, would go straight to police to petition me? Make it make sense.
Aries, once again, I spit on you.
Why am I even saying my mother? Sorry, Mayo. My mother-in-law. I should call my mother-in-law now and cuss her out. So
not to get my mother-in-law.
Is my mother-in-law going to go straight to Panti police station to petition me? That's Lilibet that married my son. No, please, I want to take her to court, or I want you to arrest her. Make it make sense. That just shows that you have no form of, not even an atom of, what will I call it? Respect to family. Like you don't have any love around you, so you don't know the value of family.
Aries she's a witch, as in a bitter witch at that.
Withered, bitter witch. That's why she's withering away.
Like, look at Statemi and Mommy Abby's touch. No, not just Mommy Abby's touch. I'm just using that. Most of us on this platform, we are not even related. We are just people that, met online. Hold on. We are people that met online, and that love is now there. So if something happens between Mommy Abby's touch and maybe somebody like me, the next thing like if I cuss her out or cuss any older person on this platform, is it petition straight?
No petition, no. Petition na water. Oh no, they were waiting. That's what they have been waiting for. That one day that Temi's platform they will fight. Family we have disagreements. But
yes, that's what families
wash
do.
Our dirty linen outside.
That's what families do.
Exactly. When people don't hear from from us, they will reach out. Oh, are you okay? We haven't heard from you for so long. We didn't know each other before, but at the long run, relationship has been formed. People reach out. Oh, I haven't heard from you. Are you okay? And all those things. But all they want to do is to bring out their stuff online for entertainment. You are all very stupid and silly people. Wickedness yẹn ló máa pa yín, hatred yẹn ló máa pa yín. Ẹ ti ríbi tó ti Kàrímọ́dé tí ẹ máa worse. Aries, once again, that pit latrine tán ti condemn yẹn, òun la máa lọ ju òkú ẹ sí, a máa wá rẹpa, a máa wá kọ síbẹ̀ pé toxic waste, do not go near. Nǹkan tá máa kọ síbẹ̀ nìyẹn. A máa rẹ́ pa síbẹ̀ ní olòṣì olórí burúkú má ṣàǹfààní. You are a very ṣòtìrí ebú tí IT guy fún ẹ̀yìn ó lọ síbẹ̀ IT gay ìkó tiẹ̀ it doesn't stop it.
Our comeback is so weak.
Very
Gay yeah.
So what?
You know my fish gidi do ẹ. Ó sọ pé
IT guy. I said that guy that proves.
My fish gidi do ẹ.
Oh, finish here. Yóò fún ìbọn bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́.
Báwa do ẹ mọ́jú. That's what you need, Aries. Lọ wẹ́ni tó máa fọ́pù ní ẹ̀ tí gbogbo agbárí ẹ̀ tó máa kó yéyéyéyé. Tọ́ba tí wọ́n fọ́pù ní ẹ̀rọ rose kó máa kí rose náà máa lábẹ́.
Ọ̀dà ló ti kú, Rose báwo, Alá máa jú sínú ṣáláńgá, pit latrine tó ti waste.
Kí ló wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe fún yìí?
Acid náà máa dà sínú ẹ̀ to dissolve all of it. Because kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe a lè sin òkú ẹ̀, ó máa jẹrà, ó máa ṣe kíní, a lè ju ẹ́ sínú omi, àwọn ẹja máa jẹ́, kẹja máa lọ jẹ poison. So a máa rẹ́ ẹ pa sínú pit latrine. Wọ́n máa rẹ́ ẹ pa, máa ju ẹ́ sí pit latrine, a máa wá da acid sínú ẹ̀. Ó máa dissolve, a máa kọ toxic waste, biological waste is biohazard, do not go near. You are a biohazard. You're toxic. You're a wasteful human being. Your life is useless.
Ìwọ gangan nígbà tó lọ́run wáyé sọ pé, oh my God, why have I created human? Ìwọ lọ́lọ́run rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Ìwọ lọ́lọ́run rí. Everything about you is bitterness. Tó bá rẹ́rìn gbẹ̀rín ẹnu ẹ̀ gan kan. It's so off. It's so odd.
You know, a daughter of grace, I have never in my life seen this level of hatred emanate from any human being before in my life.
Hey, look at us now. She keeps shouting, Wumi team. You said that, what's his name? Prime Boy, what's Naira Marley, the Malians, that they are the ones that fight Mohbad. Point of correction, we never said they.
No, we never said that.
We said they bullied him, and we said Prime Boy was the one that caused him to punch the glass. From this platform, we've always said it that Mohbad was one that punched the glass himself. We never said, oh, maybe Prime Boy stabbed the glass. Broke the glass and used
that have been carrying
and used it to stab him. You are now saying that we, after the DPP's advice came out, we never talked about it again because we are not demonic like you. The DPPs, those ones that the police, whatever, they are the legal people that can actually give recommendations, not us. So, to show you that we are not demons, we don't hate anybody, we just want the right thing done in this case. We are not still screaming, Prime Boy, you have to go down. It's Prime Boy that killed Mohbad. Naira Marley, they are the ones that pied Mohbad. We still stand on it till tomorrow. That the Malians should be charged for bullying and assault because to us it's a crime. But if the DPP says Mohbad and Prime Boy's issue, that Mohbad, the injury on Mohbad is self-inflicted. So that's how we've taken it like that. Do you understand? But we are not demonic like you, that you don't even have any single shred of evidence against Wunmi, but you shall want her to go down by force for what she knows nothing about.
And the thing is, she asking Patako for Mohbad's address and serve her because she wants Prime Boy to sue Iyamo. How on earth does this even make sense to you, Aries? If you're not a toxic, wasteful, useless non-entity, what is your business with Prime Boy? If something is not wrong with your brain, ṣé wèrè tó dó Kàrímọ́ náà ṣé wà lára àwọn wèrè tó dó wọ́n náà ni? Because I pé ó kó wèrè kan tí gbogbo yín dó ló ń ba ayé yín jẹ́. Because how does it make sense? And Patako, you are a very useless, wicked human being. This is what I said from day one, that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. You are a wicked, useless human being. Ó ń báyàn ṣe, ó wá ń bá èèyàn tó ń lépa ẹ̀mí ọmọ ẹ̀, tó ń lépa ẹ̀mí ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀. Directly ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ń bá a ṣe. So that way, if the pay was right, you would have given her Iyamo's address. Because if the money was right, you would have given her. How do you have relationship or conversation with Aries? How? Please make it make sense. Me, that I'm not even directly involved in this situation, by the virtue of what this young lady has gone through, there are people on those other side that I will never, in fact, I will never sit in the same airspace with them. Because I don't want to breathe in the same oxygen they're breathing in. Not to talk of you now having conversation, you're comfortable and share conversation. Kini address Iyamo. You are a stupid man.
Mayor, Emma gbàgbé o. Aries was bragging, Toxic Waste was bragging yesterday that she has Hadura's data page with her.
Imagine.
Like. And you vouch you are covering, you are shielding Iyamo at Hadura. So don't you understand that the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy?
He's my enemy.
Don't you get it, Patako? How can you be so devilish? How can you be
a devil? He is a lazy bum.
ọ̀tá Liam lẹ́ni ṣé kò ní affect Hadura tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n promote kiri. I don't even understand how you guys are just entangled with all of this.
It is, to me, these useless people from Yomi to Aries and all these kind of non-entities, they are getting away with it because this family has put themselves in this situation and they have shown that, I'm sorry to use this word, they've shown that greediness has eaten so deep into their vein that they can't help it. She's bragging she has relationship with Blessing, with Folashade, with all these people. These people have cost your family, have cost your niece, your nephew, your grandchild. She has done so much. She has even cost, as much as we don't like Josie on this side, we don't even go for him. We only go against the things they have done. These people have really done everything in their hands or within their power to get your family. They have wished Hadura evil. They have wished that young guy so much evil that we on this side are the one that have been praying for him, lifting him up. And you, Patakode, you're supposed to be like a big brother protecting this young man. You are the one now selling him out. I don't get it. But because the family have put themselves, they've made themselves so despondent that it's like, well, we don't have a choice. We are so hopeless. Because what is all this nonsense? In what God's green earth is this okay? But like the Bible says, money is the root of all evil. But we need to be able to pick what we are doing. Yeah, Patako has a mission. It's just because these people are so blind. It's not everyone that comes to you as friends that you should be opening your hands to.
Mayor,
Ma?
ẹ má gbàgbé lánàá nínú Blabby ní Aries toxic waste. Ẹ jẹ́ ká change orúkọ ẹ̀ from Akudaya to toxic waste. Báyìí nínú toxic waste nǹkan tó ń sọ lánàá. She said nígbà tí Pátákó ó ra mọ́tò fún ìyá Mo. She gave ó sọ pé òun fún Pátákó padà nínú owó mọ́tò náà.
Yeah, imagine.
So to tell you that Pátákó is all about, and Sister Temi has always said it. Pátákó is all about what he was, his highest bidder.
Yeah, the money is right, so we'll do it.
The thing is greed that is disturbing those people. Greed. Because what Yomi read today, that as in the chat before, the chat between Pátákó and Aries, there's a part he read that she's the one that said to him that Mama Mo should, something like that, I'm not putting it right, but maybe is Mama Mo ready to say
Mami Lilibet.
Yeah.
Mo fẹ́ sọ bọ́ǹbù kan lẹ́ni tó bá ní kó mu. I don't bloody care. Ṣé rí gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó bá ti sọ yí pé èmi ò lè bá gbogbo èèyàn já o. Everybody èèyàn ti tèmi ni wọ́n o. Olè. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa gbà níbi wọ́n máa gbà lọ́hùn. Greediness. Longer throat. Wọ́n máa gbà níbi kọ́ gbà lọ́hùn. Lọ ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn pípù yẹn wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn o.
He's greed now.
So àtẹnujẹ kọ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ Tẹ́mi, kọ́ tún gbà lọ́wọ́ gbá, kọ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ àwo. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n gangan nìyẹn.
Àwọn náà ń pè ní
irú yín dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ máa ń padà dẹni ẹ̀sìn gbẹ̀yìn ni.
Àwọn máa ṣẹ̀sìn ni. Àwọn náà ń pè ní wọ́n jẹ́ ń lé orò, jẹ́ ń lé egúngún.
She said tèmi kó mu. Ẹ lè mú mi.
She said something like, is Mama Mo ready to say no, Mama Mo said she did not see any stab wound on her son. Did she, even though she has never seen his body, did she see, no, something like, maybe is she ready to say she was there on Monday where she saw the body?
No, she said how did she know that? How did Mama Mo know that Mo had a stab on his body if she claimed she didn't see the body at all?
She now said Mama Mo should say, maybe Mama Mo should come out and say she's ready to fight for justice for her son, or and that she was there on Monday. Then she now ended the statement with, then I will give you all what you asked for. So that statement just shows that Pátákó is requesting something from her. And now Aries is giving him her own conditions. Do you get? I wish I recorded that part, but I'm sure Elioshere will have it. So it just shows to me like this guy is all about his pocket. Because why are you requesting? So even these ones, they are not looking for justice. They are, what they want is
personal vendetta.
Yeah, what they want is Mama Mo should come out, say this, even though if that is not the truth, which we all know is not the truth. But Mama Mo should come out and say, oh, my son died her son died on Monday and whatever. Then they will now do whatever they want to do for them. Make it make sense now.
So that Spanda is still, she is always repeating that Mohbad say he died, even though this lady came out and still corrected herself that it was a mistake. She's, as I am now, Lilibet. Sometimes today can be Thursday, and in my head I might be thinking today is Tuesday. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm always carried away.
All the time.
I'm always carried away sometimes. I won't even remember the time of the week.
Of course, it happens all the time.
And this particular woman, she made the correction. Even Josie made the correction when he went to Brekete. But do you know that this Olori Buruku expander, you keep repeating it.
Bene, is it the nuisance that said Mohbad said, Hadura said it's 3 people that were in that video.
Yes.
Mohbad and Wumi and one other guy. So they need to investigate. But he keeps keeping the parts the part that says the video is a 3-year-old video that was done.
Yes, because I said it a little bit now that you keep omitting that part. That boy said this video is not. It has nothing to do with the demise of my brother.
Benevolence.
Yeah. See, if somebody like Hadura that was in that, sorry, hold on. If someone like Hadura that was in that house, or someone like DJ Bami or Wumi herself, if they are the ones that make their statements that Mohbad actually died on Monday, then the police can be having a rethink, like, oh, let's look at it again. But this is somebody that was not even in the house, that was miles away. Okay, if Mohbad was in Ikorodu,
let me say
and you've now decided to take what she said, that someone that mistakenly said he died on Monday.
Yeah, there's something that happened.
These people are just weird.
Monday night.
Come close.
So I was at work and it was very busy, you know. It was really busy, and unfortunately one of the patients left. We had to be doing CPR. I wasn't a very old person, so we have to do CPR, and if you've ever been involved in that, it is very emotional. The daughter was there, the family was there, so they were obviously very emotional. They were crying, screaming, and all that. So which makes it more emotional for us, the staff. You know, you were doing everything, doing CPR, just person is on ventilator and all those things. So because of the process, you're trying to calm the situation down. This person, you have to call it when you know that, okay, there is no point to call it. So by this time it was getting to, it crossed to midnight. One of the daughter she used a phone to take a picture of the monitor. So in her phone, it's saying Monday. But for us, when we are going to give the report, it's going to be Tuesday because it's now past midnight. So to her, she can tell people that, oh, it was Monday that her dad went. But to the medical report is going to be Tuesday. So this is another avenue. When people come out and say all these shenanigans, there are situations that could warrant things happening that doesn't go with what you feel. So let's say this was related to Mohbad's case, and this person that was a witness says, oh, it was Monday. But the medical report, the expert is going to say it was Tuesday, if you get what I mean. Hello?
But the thing is, this particular person was not even a witness.
Yeah, of course, they're not a witness. I'm just making that as an example. And there is no way on earth that you can keep a corpse for 24 hours and you would think you can move them easily. If you've ever dealt with a corpse, you will know the dead weight it is. You cannot bend, you cannot manipulate the body anymore. When rigor mortis sets in, the body starts because the atmospheric air is not doing the job anymore. Our system is not doing the job anymore. The blood, the cells, everything stands still. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do anymore. It doesn't mean don't get me wrong, because but the job that is doing, the ability for us to flex and extend, the ability for us to move any part of our body, the ability for our cells to work has stopped. And because of that, it makes the body to form rigidity. So wọn wá lè ti keep ẹ níjọ́ Monday kó wá dípọ́jọ́ Tuesday náà wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbé bìdìbìdì káàkiri. Ẹ lo brain yín now. Your brain is there to be used. It's not for decoration. And the two people that I have problem with that are following Yomi is Thunder Fox àti Expander. Tí wọ́n bá rí Yomi, wọ́n lè dó Yomi. The way they love Yomi, the way they worship Yomi. In fact, I won't be surprised if they have image of Yomi in their house. Tán bá ti jí láàárọ̀, they will go before the image and kneel down before that image and pray to Yomi, because Yomi is now their God. Firefox, Thunder Expander, ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Ayé yín ó ti bàjẹ́. You have no life. is the same.
I'm sure is their God or their business partners.
But the way they go about him, this is more than business partner. They've seen Yomi as Orisha Tonkunlebo. They will wake up in the morning and they will look at Yomi. Oh, in the name of Yomi, we go out today. Yomi, our Lord and our Savior. Yomi Tibayenije, their head is so deep inside Yomi's ass that they cannot see anything again. It is.
Boss, I wasn't surprised today when she said it's Yomi that brought her to justice for Mohbad. That was so obvious.
It is.
So obvious.
It is. D1, you're right. Because anyone, you can never take people that sit down and talk about conspiracy theory. I find them very, 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 very sick. There was a day one guy came to me and I was at work and he just came to me randomly. He works there and he was before the before the last voting, election, and he was like, "Oh, do you know that it was the British monarchy that have placed Kamala there because they are trying to control the world and all those things, and it is all a deep-rooted something that is going on. Can I not see it?" And I would just ask him, "Are you okay?" Because the way I'm like, how does Kamala got what?
That conspiracy theory even makes sense. Have you forgotten COVID period? That they said it's 5G masks that caused COVID. Did you hear that one? They said, that's the cause of COVID. Don't worry, I have an auntie that believes.
That's you.
She believes, even till tomorrow, she still believes it, that it's the 5G masks that caused COVID.
Someone called me, because I was a frontliner. I work in ICU. Obviously, most of this thing happen in ICU. Called me and said, "Are you sure you people are not deliberately injecting people to buy so that we can meet up for the number of buy that we are saying that is happening?" Because they don't believe it was happening. I was like, I just.
Mayor 25, do you know a pastor in Nigeria? I don't want to mention his name. Said this thing that Lilibet said.
Chrissy Oyakilome. Why don't you want to mention his name? He's not doing something now.
Do you get? Like, why are you thinking this way? Meanwhile, we're using 5G before even COVID started already.
Shebi, a few weeks ago, he was saying that people should be drinking salt water, or they shouldn't listen to doctors saying they shouldn't be eating too much salt. Please, I'm begging you people, don't drink too much salt water. Yes, our body needs sodium. It's part of the electrolytes in our body. It helps your brain. It helps the heart muscles. But when it's too much, it will damage you. When it's too low, it will damage you. That is why even Bible gone so don't and know your medical history before you start drinking salt. If you have renal problem, don't go and be drinking too much salt. Oh, I take God beg you. Don't go and drink too much salt because your kidneys are not doing the job they're supposed to do properly. Your renal function is not as good. You will go into what they call acute kidney injury. And if you're not careful, you will go into chronic kidney injury, which will lead to you needing dialysis or filter. And in Nigeria, dialysis is very, very expensive. You will need dialysis 3 times a week. It is expensive.
So also advise the people that drink Coke in what I call it, like too much Coke. Because I know that it can cause kidney stones.
You are talking about me.
My head is not good though to drink too much of it. Too much of it.
Do you know that my neighbor, she's an old lady, very sweet old lady. This woman drink Coke like her life depends on it. Too.
My grandma, before she passed away at 90-something, if you see her drinking Coke,
this woman doesn't even drink water. It's Coke that she drinks.
I said that's my grandma.
And I'm wondering, this woman, how did she even grow old?
You know, the thing is benevolence. growing up for them years ago. Number one, there is not as much toxicity around. There was no much car. There was no much fuel.
Yes. Yeah.
They were eating organic stuff from the farm.
But this woman loves Coke.
My grandma was like that too, to be honest.
My neighbor.
So they are not exposed to a lot of chemicals like we have.
Me too.
To be honest, I'm not a fan of Coke. I used to be a lover of malt, especially Malta Guinness.
I love Malta Guinness. I
had to stop all those things.
And do you know what? She's so funny. Because we have a Tesco close to my place. When she go and buy it and she sees me like maybe I'm coming out, she will not be hiding the bag. I will not be laughing at that. I will not say, because her name is Lisa. Lisa, what's in your bag? She said, how was your day? How are my boys? Trying to divert me. Very sweet lady.
That is, you can drink patient on filter. Each of that filter, not the machine now, the one that do the job of the kidney, when each one costs like £1,000. So imagine if you're paying for it. That means that's it. And if that clot, because that filter can clot as well, depending on what is going on with your blood, it can clot. If it clots, I have to take it away and put a new one, in as much you still need it. So in a shift or in a shift, I can be using 2 filter. And if that filter clots, and if I'm not able to return your blood, because I'm taking your blood to filter it to put it back in your body. So if the filter clots, that means I cannot give it back to you, because you cannot put a clotted blood back into the human body. I will throw away, that is 1 pint of blood. So I have to now give you 1 unit of blood. Because I've thrown away one, I have to return the one that's been thrown away. So in the aspect of giving you treatment, something has happened to your blood, you are transfusing the person again. So now imagine the cost of blood we are giving you again with the service of the machine. Now with the service of me looking after you. And not just that, there are some medications that has to be given while you are on filter or dialysis. So it is extremely expensive. Let us do our best to make sure we don't harm our kidney, especially our kidney. Other ones is as important as it is, but sin combat kidney, ma affect the heart. Sin combat heart, ma affect the lungs. When something affects the lungs, there is more chance that it will affect the kidney. The liver, if the liver is affected, the brain will be affected. And if you're having multi-organ failure or problem with any of your organ, of course you won't be able to walk, because your body is not doing the job it's supposed to do. So
just tell me, your share the last time I checked, Eri sọ pé illiterate pé
ọmọ Ṣàgálà ni mi
so kò yé mi ẹjọ ṣé ọmọ Ṣàgálà ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ni.
mo ti lọ sí
AI ni wọn
AI ni abẹ́ ní guys wa.
School of Medical Terminology.
Èmi mọ̀ pé School of Medical tí wà ní Ṣàgálà náà lọ.
Ṣàgálà.
Okay, mo mute o. What do I know?
Erisi ayé ẹ̀ta òbí bá mi yèyọ́ ṣe ń flow olórí ìbú olòṣà ní o gbé sábú tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ jáde látàjọjọ yìí olóòbùkù ẹ ò rí gbé jáde báyé ẹ lóde àfikún wa báyé èèyàn jẹ professional city ẹ nìyẹn ìwọ òfin professional city ẹ kò fi táyé èèyàn ṣe nínú 1 or 2 things ìtọ́sọ bí ìtì ẹ̀gbọ́n gbogbo fònẹ́ tó ń sọ látẹ̀ǹkan mo ṣàgbọ́ kóòkì mo gbọ́ yẹn dáadáa pé ká má máa mú kóòkì púpọ̀ olórí ibú ààrẹ àfikún máa bá èèyàn jẹ́.
President kóòkì nìkan lẹ gbọ́.
Nǹkan tí mo ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Ó ti dà ẹja máa lọ ilé justice ti parí.
Sọfẹ́là ọmọ ìbàtà sọfẹ́là ìkóòkì tí mo gbọ́ ni mo sọ yẹn. Àti ìjẹ́gbọ́ gbogbo torí gbogbo òyìnbó yẹn mo dẹ etí mọ́ fóònù ní látẹ̀ nǹkan. mo gbọ́ kóòkì ká má máa mu kóòkì púpọ̀.
Ká má jẹ seasoning tó pọ̀ jù.
Ká dẹ̀ má jẹ ká má máa mu iyọ̀ nínú omi ká iyọ̀ olómi. Mo gbọ́ yẹn náà. What are we for?
Olóògùn president.
Kó wá máa bá tèèyàn jẹ́. Kò séèyàn tó ríre mú látara ẹ rí. Olórí ìbú olóṣì. Àwọn ìyá alájà ẹ̀ tó máa ra ẹ̀. Olóṣì.
President mo
lórí bọ́ wáyé wá pasán.
Orin kan tó tún ń jáde tán náà ń fi álọ́mù fọ̀dí ẹjọ́ mo kúnlẹ̀ ni ẹ má fi álọ́mù fọ òbò yín.
Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́.
Ẹ̀yin ìṣòwò ẹjọ́ ẹ má fi álọ́mù fọ òbò máa.
Ṣé ti rí oko Adéwálé Oyinlọ́lá?
Cindy. Oko yẹn ò ní kó yàrá.
Oko yìí ṣá.
Ìpolówó ọjà yìí pọ̀ Cindy. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pọ̀ náà.
Rí ti Sakuma náà.
Lọ́ndà fàtì wa padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ oko yìí.
Rí ti Sakuma náà.
Mi ò rí o. Kò sẹ́ni tó sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí mi kò dábàá yìí o.
Ẹ ti miss.
Èmi wọ́n ní tajọ́ máa wò ó ní o, ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi, bọ̀ mo wẹ́ tó máa wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi tajọ́ máa wò ó.
Ọ̀túnba Cindy ò sí lé.
Ẹ̀yà yín boyfriend mi.
Ọ̀túnba Cindy ò sí lé ní.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀yà yín boyfriend mi.
Àbí Ọ̀túnba Cindy
ẹ fọwọ́ sí gọ̀nà. Ẹ fọwọ́ sí gọ̀nà kẹ́pọ̀ gèdè.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ẹ má rò bóyá kinní yẹn fíríkì mi o, mo ń sọ fún yín bí Oyinlọ́lá ṣe ṣẹlẹ́yà ni mo ṣe ń sọ òun mo ṣe ń polówó ẹ̀ látàárọ̀ o. Òun jẹ́ láti sọ pé Oyinlọ́lá ṣẹlẹ́yà ni o.
Àwọn ṣe.
Àwọn kò gbọdọ̀ má ṣẹlẹ́yà ṣáma pé ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti mú wèrè ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀.
Olóró ògbó gan ni.
Olòṣì Adéwálé oko yẹn ló fi ń dún àwọn adìyẹ ní Ọbásanjọ́ fún olòṣì
ó ṣẹlẹ́yà lórí TikTok o.
Olóko ṣe kélé.
Ṣẹlẹ́yà
o. Abájọ tó ṣe máa ń ṣe ládàradà online. Látọ̀ wò kó lọ́wọ́ tó máa fi dókòó tí ìyàwó wọn nù.
Ẹjọ́ ṣé oko yẹn ló fẹ́ fi dó èèyàn 5 times ló fẹ́ fi lọ 5 rounds.
Àwọn tó ṣe kí ni ẹ máa ń sọ kò sí bí kí ni ẹgbà tó alára ló máa ń gbára ga ni.
Ó náà máa gbójú gidi.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tó máa ń rí ẹ̀wòrú Sami Jojo báyìí nísìnyí. Sami Jojo sọ wípé ṣé tó bá pàdé òun lọ́nà one-on-one ó ní ṣé wọ́n lè dúró tẹ òde òun ẹ worú Sami Jojo yẹn Sami Jojo tẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ atẹ́gùn sí báyìí ó bá disappear.
Ó máa dànù.
Mami Cindy ó kò ti Sami Jojo ó máa ti rìn ní ẹ ṣáàrí bọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ ṣe
òdìbò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣe máa ti rìn yẹn. Ìyẹn kọ́ pé ó ní tídáwà bá lóhùn one-on-one ṣé dáwà lè dúró ni mo á wò ní pé àbí Sami Jojo kù sílé ni.
Atẹ́gùn ọwọ́ dáwà ló máa gbé ṣubú. Atẹ́gùn ló máa gbé ṣubú.
Mo ní ṣókù sílé ni àbí kí ni bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ń sọ báyìí.
Wọ́n fẹ́ wà nínú wọ́dúró.
Dáwà ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run o. Ẹ má dá lóhùn o tẹ́ bá lọ bá child abuse ni o.
Àti ẹni bá ẹni tó máa kú téèní tọ̀ láti àbí láyé wa.
Ọlọ́run ò ní
dá lóhùn o.
Because
ó máa dàbí pé ẹ wá fọwọ́ lágbá lójú ni o.
So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ Adéwálé àti Kuma òun ni pé UK ń bá Amẹ́ríkà tàkà sígbà ó ga ọ̀ but kò sí oko ẹni tó bá rí oko Sakuma náà ò ní fẹ́ dó oko yẹn dàbí oko tó ti bleached ṣẹmọ carrot tó ti pẹ́ ńlé ṣẹmọ kẹtì wò pé mo fẹ́ ṣe jollof rice.
Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé ẹ tí ì rí kinní.
Mo imagine ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé kẹlẹ fẹ́ ṣe fried rice kẹtì wá ra carrot sílẹ̀ kẹtì wá gbàgbé pé you know what I can't be bothered.
Ó
wá ti rọ̀ ó ti wà withered. Bí oko Sakuma ṣe máa rí nìyẹn tí Adéwálé oko yẹn kò lè jáde níbi abẹ́ ikùn yẹn ẹni tó ṣe ikùn bí ikùn agbámi Adéwálé your life has spoiled. Wọ́n lọ níyàwó 3 ńlé ó dẹ̀ tún ń wá ọmọ ékeré tó fẹ́ dó ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ ó ló máa lọ 5 rounds ṣé ìwọ lè lọ 0 round kó má dákú. Bísítẹ́ ṣé Adéwálé
ẹ má bínú o.
Bísítẹ́ mo bí wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Má ní ilé lọ.
Grandma ń kọ́ tá à ń sọ. Ẹ má bà grandma jẹ́ o Bísítẹ́ nù.
Bàbá kọ́ra
ó ṣe jẹ́ àwọn olóko kékeré yẹn ló máa ń fẹ́yàwó púpọ̀. Àwọn olóko ṣe pé ní ẹ̀yẹ náà
Disability dẹ̀ ni kìíní yẹn o.
Disability ni small dick syndrome ni.
Really?
Yẹn wà disabled.
It's small dick syndrome ni. So they want to feel important. But bó ṣe lè ṣe instead kan ra rose kan ra kíní kan tíyàwó kan lo ahọ́n kan lo ọwọ́ kan ṣe so that tán bá ti fẹ́ bímọ náà máa ti okó yẹn bọ̀ but because their mind bókó wọn ṣe disable náà ni mind wọn ṣe disable.
ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pọ̀ jù
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀
ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti pọ̀ jù ẹ ká máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti pọ̀ jù.
ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ sọ fún Mami Moyo nítorí mọ̀ pé Mami Moyo máa ń kó fún Adéwálé dáadáa.
Adéwálé kò sígbà tó ní pokùnso.
mo mọ̀ pé bá kó fún
ẹ wo orúkọ profile èèyàn kan ẹ pọ̀n ṣáàmà tínrín ẹ̀yìn èèyàn gan ìgbà wọlé tún God tẹ́mi platform ẹ pọ̀n ṣáàmà tínrín ṣórúkọ God almighty. Ojú òní kí ni ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tẹ́tí sáré fún orúkọ báyìí.
Ẹ mọ̀ báwọn pípù yìí ṣe máa ń ṣe obìnrin ni. Ẹ mọ̀ báwọn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún obìnrin ìdámọ̀ nǹkankan ni. Ẹ mọ̀ bó ṣe máa ń dọ̀tí obìnrin ni.
Exactly.
Sister Cindy ẹni pé ìgbà tó ń sọ náà ló ń sọ pé kí ló bò
èmi ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ gbà tí wọ́n sọ mi tí gbọ́ mi tí
ṣe kinní kan ni bó ṣe ń sọ jàtìjàtì lánàá ní fídíò náà.
Mi ò tí gbọ́ o. Èmi kò tí gbọ́. Mi ò tí
wọ́n tún pè sọ́dọ̀ godisi lánàá náà.
nǹkan tẹ́mi wá advocate fún ni pé èmi kò fẹ́ ká bójú wọn jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ba obìnrin jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń fi obìnrin wọ́lẹ̀ bíi pé ẹ níyàwó ẹ bí ọmọbìnrin ẹ náàbúrò obìnrin àbí ẹ ní ẹ̀gbọ́n obìnrin.
abẹ́ lọmọbìnrin.
bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo ṣe fẹ́ ká ẹ wo gbogbo ìgbà mi máa rán yín létí ni tẹ́ bá ti gbàgbé tẹ́ bá gbà báyìí èmi á gbàbọ̀ mí ìyọ fún yín ni o tírẹ́ẹ̀mì máa fẹ́ ká máa rán wọn létí wípé ẹ má gbàgbé pé.
Sister Cindy Oyinlọlá fọ́nì náà bí yá daughters.
pikin ní ìsinyìí wà níta o.
Oyinlọlá has daughters o ọmọbìnrin gan ọmọbìnrin ló bí o.
Can you imagine?
Yes ó lọ ọmọbìnrin bíi méjì àbí mẹ́ta. I don't even think he has a male child. Láì pé obìnrin ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. He was doing live tó gbé fídíò àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó wà lọ bá àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun tó kánà òun wà lamẹ́ríkà wọ́n á ti do bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta.
Tí Amẹ́ríkà ní Isabella wà ní.
Amẹ́ríkà kí n gbọ́ ni pé I already reported it to the United States of kini kan. Mama pé
I don't like that guy. I can't stand that. Me like it.